Week 3 of the Texas high school football season. San Antonio Johnson visiting Converse Judson in a matchup of 0-2 teams. The first 0-2 start for Johnson in their brief 7-year history. Judson trying to avoid their first 0-3 start in roughly 40 years. The start of the game, though, took on a somber tone in the remembrance of the September 11th attacks and Judson's connection to that tragedy.
We would like to observe a moment of silence in honor of the victims of these attacks, especially Army Lieutenant Colonel Karen J. Wagner, a 1979 Judson graduate who perished in the attack on the Pentagon that fateful day.
San Antonio Wagner High School opened up a few years later and was named in her honor. 1993 Judson alum and current head coach Sean McCullough looking for his first career win as a head coach. This game featured a lot of season firsts for the Rockets. Down 7-0 late in the first quarter, Rocket running back Malik Taylor ran left on a 22-yard touchdown sprint. That's the first half points for Judson all season. Just before halftime, Mikel Jackson with the 2-yard touchdown run to give the Rockets a 14-7 lead at break time. That's their first lead of the entire season, if you can believe it. Judson had been outscored 47-0 in the first half of their first 2 games, as illustrated by this handy, convenient graphic, but in the second half, they had outscored opponents 48-17. Time now for the Judson second half point-a-thon ticker. Can't you see the fans' excitement? It started with a Brandon Walters field goal, then Malik Taylor with a 5-yard touchdown run, his second of the game. Ticker now at 10 points. Next Johnson possession, quarterback Josh Thiessen's pass off the shoulder of receiver Dylan Pouncey into the hands of James Tonsel. Doesn't add points to the ticker, though it was a very nice pick, and it would set up a score. First play after said turnover, Jalon Williams with a 50-yard touchdown run. Defender tried the one-arm tackle by Jersey technique, but it didn't work. 30-7 Judson after 3, and the ticker up to 16 points. Fourth quarter, backup quarterback Weston Vicasey dove in for his own touchdown, and the ticker grows. Artis Rollins with the final points of the game from 36 inches out. Ticker stops at 30. Judson stopped Johnson cold 44-7 to avoid their first 0-3 start since 1969. They held the Jaguars to just 76 yards of total offense as McCullough picked up his first head coaching win.
We talk about limiting penalties and beating ourselves a lot, and we make an adjustment here or there as far as pressure that we came up with that fit what Johnson was trying to do. And really it's about these kids playing hard and playing for each other. We got some kids that obviously have quite a bit of talent, and when we get them heading in the right direction like we did tonight, the results are going to turn out this way.
So Judson avoids their first 4-game losing streak dating back to last year since 1976, which was also the last time they had a losing season. Schedule will not get any easier for Judson as they will take on perennial power San Antonio Brennan next week. Reporting from San Antonio for TexasHSFootball.com, I'm Greg Sherman.